Hey neighbor, welcome to week 3 milestone. How was your week 2 milestone? I hope the video I created was helpful to you. Okay, so by now I am assuming you're done with the lesson. You've learned everything you need to learn in your week 3 lesson. Now let's just jump right into the week 3 milestone. But before that, make sure to like this video so it can reach a wider audience. Copy this video link and send to all the groups you belong to. Send to your friends and families. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to be starting with the calendar management. Okay, for this activity, you will practice your calendar and time management skills. When it comes to week 3 milestone, people often focus on the calendar management and not the time management aspect as well. So we're going to be practicing our calendar and time management skill. Briefly, let's go through the instructions. Open your Google Calendar, okay? Schedule the non-negotiable activities. Add 1 hour or two to do that one thing that gives you joy. Okay, next is your ALX work. Appointments that require traveling, contingency hours, and a gap in your schedule to do absolutely nothing. Alright, so what you want to do next now is to go to your Google, come to this box here, click on it, and you see calendar. Click on your calendar. Right now, I am assuming that you've integrated your ALX calendar with your Google calendar. Thank God. Thank God this girl has done that. At least she did something for us today. Okay, so to get started, the first thing you need to do is to make sure that this is in a week view. If you have month view, like if your calendar is like this, if your calendar is currently like this, change it. Just come here to this drop box, change it from month to week. Okay, make sure your calendar is like this before you start planning. Okay, all right, so I'm making this video on a Tuesday. We're just going to start planning from Wednesday, or can we just plan next week? All right, we're going to start planning from Monday to Sunday. If you had watched my calendar management video, I did a calendar management video I think last week or 2 weeks ago. You know that the first thing I like to schedule on my calendar is my morning routine and my nighttime routine. Aside that, part of your milestone is that you schedule your non-negotiables. Okay, so we're going to be doing that now. Oops, this is my niece's calendar and she needs to do this task. So I'm just going to create a new calendar to do that. But I will leave the LS calendar here and I will just unmark this, unmark this, unmark this, unmark this, and I'll leave just the ALX calendar. I'll create a new calendar by coming here, create new, I'll say ALX tutorial. Okay, create. Okay, now we have our new calendar so that once I'm done with it, I can easily delete it. That's why I did this. So if I untick this, it's going to give me a plain canvas. But we need the LS calendar, so I'm going to leave this tick. Alright, so now let's schedule our morning routine. I woke up by 5:30. Oops, that's Sunday. I want to plan from Monday. Wake up by 5:30. I'm going to say morning. Oh, morning routine. You know, in my calendar, I love writing. Wake up, girl. Okay, so I'm going to schedule the time as well. This is 5. I'm going to schedule from 5:30 to 8:30. So within this time, I do my morning devotion, exercise, breakfast, personal time. You can do whatever you want to do. All right. So we have our morning routine locked from 5:30 to 8:30. Now, what I want to do is to come here where you have does not repeat. Except I want this to just be for Monday. But I want to schedule this for Monday to Friday. So you're going to click Monday to Friday and then you click on save. You can also change the color. Do that. You just right click. And we're going to change from purple to, let's use banana. So if you choose this event, it's just going to change one. That's Monday. But we're going to choose this event, this and following events. And it will change Monday through Friday. Okay, so that's for our morning routine. The next thing we want to do is our nighttime routine, which is going to be from, let's say, 9 to 10. Okay, so let's call this night routine. You can call it anything you want, though. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to change this date from 9, sorry, the time from 9 to 9:10 p.m. So within this time, I watch my TV shows, I do anything I want to do, You can read your book if you want to. Okay, so you change this from Monday to Friday, and you click on OK. Oh, I was supposed to change the color as well. Let's do that. Change this to, what was the name of that color? Sorry. Okay, this color, Graphite. Yes. Alright, right click, change to Graphite. Oh, change to Graphite. This event, this and following events, change everything. Alright, so now we have our morning routine and night routine locked down. The next thing we want to do now is to schedule our work. Normally on my own calendar, I block from 9 to 6 p.m. So what we're going to do now. What? Was that my fridge? So what we're going to do now, we're just going to key in a few things that we're going to be doing from Monday to, let's say, Sunday. Okay, so by this time, assuming that you've written out your task, that's the things you need to do. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to create something and we'll work with it. So from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., I want to be doing my VA client's job. Well, let's call it work. VA clients work from 10 to 12 p.m. Okay, so that will be from Monday to Friday. I'm going to block Monday to Friday. Alright. Yep. What's this? Virtual assistant hiring manager YouTube. Okay, so this is conflicting. You can see that this is conflicting with the ALX calendar. I think on Thursday you guys have a 10 a.m. class on YouTube. So I'm just going to delete this one for Thursday, this event only. So I'm going to leave my Thursday free for this time. So at 10 to 12 p.m. from Monday, skip Thursday, to Friday, we're going to be working on client's job, client's project. So since we have a class by 11 a.m., I'm going to schedule my 1 p.m. for my YouTube content creation and planning. Let's say YouTube content creation. Oops. Creation and planning. Okay, so we're going to say from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Do not repeat, okay? I'm going to change the color to red. Remember, you can add anything you want to add on this calendar, okay? This is just to show you how to do it, okay? All right, so we're going to schedule our lunch time for 12:30 to 1 p.m. okay? Remember, it's part of the requirement for your milestone. Lunchtime, we're going to block this 12:30 to 1, 30 minutes. All right, we're going to change this every Monday to Friday. Click on save, and we're going to change the color as well. You know it already. We're going to change the color to what's food. Let's change it to green. Basil. It's called basil. Oops, this one did not change. Come on, change now. Okay, so we've scheduled our lunch time. What we're going to do next now is we'll come back to Thursday and we're going to schedule, let's call this, so what are we going to be doing by this time? On Thursday, yeah, Thursday, or Thursdays I post your videos, your milestone. So you are going to say watch the Mfon, watch the Mfon Akpan week 4. Yes, because next week is week 4. Oh god. Milestone video. Really? Milestone video on YouTube. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what you're going to be doing by 4 to, let's say, 4:30. I don't know how long that video is going to be because your week 4 milestone is going to be huge. Okay, so let's just leave it that way. Do not repeat. We'll click on save. Alright, I'm just going to leave the color. So we are doing that for Thursday by 4 p.m. and then Friday we are going to schedule your, let's say, your ALX week 4 milestone completion. Yes, Okay, this is going to take you time. So let's say let's just schedule 2 hours for it. Okay, so 4 to 6 p.m. Yes, you're going to be doing your ALX milestone. Let's change that to yellow. Nah, let's change it to blue. Okay, remember you were asked to keep a space where you don't have to do anything. So we're leaving 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. blank. We're not doing any work. Not me though. So right now we have like 3 hours free. That is blank. You can put in whatever you want to put there. Okay, so the next thing you were asked to do is to plan your travel. Yeah, travel preparation or so. Yes, so we're going to schedule that for when should we do that? I'd love to schedule that for Saturday. So let's schedule that for Saturday morning, 9 a.m. We're going to schedule that for Saturday. Travel, 9 a.m. I'll say travel. Let's say flights from Port Harcourt, USPH to Lagos. So the acronym is LOS. That's it for Lagos. Yeah, I worked at the airport for a year. I served at the airport. That was where I served for my NYC, so I know this. Flight is 9 a.m. That should be how many minutes from Port Harcourt to Lagos? I've only traveled from Uyo to Lagos, so I don't know. So let's say you should keep space for contingencies. So we're going to say 9 to, let's just say 11:30, whatever. Okay, so we're not repeating this. We're just going to leave it the way it is. Okay, so now let's go back to the milestone and see if we skipped something. Calendar, come on. All right, let's work. We've got that covered. Event, yes, we have that. Travel, contingency, non-negotiables. Yep, we have this locked down. Now the next step is to screenshot your calendar. The next thing we're going to do now is email management. We cannot use my niece's email, though her email is chaotic. Yeah, there's a lot that we can do here, but we're not going to use her email because she will need to use her email for this milestone. So we're not going to be using her email. I'll check if there's something to use for this tutorial, but before that, let's just go through the instructions for the email. Okay, let's see. Open your Gmail inbox. Look at the last 10 emails that you received. Delete any unnecessary emails. Okay, marketing campaigns or adverts you don't need. Are there any that are important and need to be kept? Okay, select each important email and create a label for it. Okay, so remember that labels are not folders. If you're creating a label, you should be able to see your email in the inbox also. Okay, now take a screenshot showing your 10 organized emails. Okay, let's do that now. Let me look for an email that we're going to use. Welcome to your email management tutorial. I found an email that we can use. Yes, because my other emails are organized. This one is chaotic. Okay, so here you have your primary email, your promotions, and your socials. Currently, we don't have any labels. You can see that right here. All right, so we're going to assume that covered by God is an important email we want to keep. Okay, the doers community is an important email. Terry Saville, for sure, is an important email we want to keep. This email from Jumia, it's not important. So we're going to delete this. All you need to do is just to bring your cursor here, click on delete. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete this as well. This is a promotion. Let's just mark out emails we want to delete. Going to delete this. And then we're done deleting irrelevant emails we do not want to see in our inbox. Let's head to our promotions. I'm just going to mark this and I'm going to delete it. And I'm still here. Click on delete. Please go. There are so many promotions in this email, so we're just going to ignore them. Alright. The next thing I want to show you now is how to create labels. We are going to be creating 3 labels. For the sake of this tutorial, we're going to assume that covered by God are emails from clients, okay, to doers community, job applications, and Terry Savelle Foy is ALX. Okay, so this is how you create label. Just bring a cursor here and click on create label, and this will show up. What you want to do now is, what was our first, oh my god, I would have written that down. Okay, let's say clients, VA clients, VA clients. Yes, let's use VA clients. Then you click on create. Okay, so we've created our first label, which is VA clients. The next thing we want to do now is to change the label color. So to do that, you just bring your cursor to these three lines, click on change, click on label color. We want to use orange for that. Okay, so our next label is going to be job applications. That was what I said. Job applications, click on create. I'm going to change the color to I'm going to change the color to blue. The next one, no, I want to use blue for ALX. Change the color to green. The next one is ALX. Let's just say ALX. Okay. Alright, let's change the color to green, to blue rather. I've created our labels. Alright, remember changing the label color is part of your milestone. Now, how do you add the labels to each of these emails? Remember we said that emails from covered by code, we're going to use them as our VA, our virtual assistant client's emails. So to add this first email to a label, there are two ways you can do this. You can either click on this box here and this three box and these three lines to come up. You just click on it, and as you can see here, label as. These are different labels that we have. These are the ones we created. ALX, job applications, VA clients. So we want to add this to VA clients, so we're going to click on VA clients. You can see that we've added a label. Let me show you another way you can add an email to a label. Okay, where's covered by God again? Okay, let's say I just received this email. All right, I just opened it, I finished reading it. It's from a client. All you need to do is to come to these three dots, click on it, and click on VA clients. All right. It's as simple as that. Okay, so we've added that. Let's add one to job applications. Which one did we say we're going to use as job application? What is it? Teresa. Okay, let's just use the doers community as job application. Okay, so you could do the same thing. Come here, click on job applications. Ouch, 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 ouch. I didn't unclick this. Okay, let me undo that. Okay, so doers community, we're going to click on it. Come here. Alright, job applications, and there you have it. Let's do the next one, which is ALX. We're going to use Teresa for that. Oops, I'll click this, click on it, do the same thing, click on it. Come on, let's just open it. Click on it, come to label, ALX. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, we've added the three labels. We've added the three labels to our email. Now, the next thing that you were asked to do was to start an email as important. So to do that, it's very easy. It's very easy to do. All you need to do is come here, click on this star here, and this email is automatically important. Just click on the star. Okay, the email is important. I do this when I have to come back to a particular email. I think the next thing you have to do now is to keep an email in its original form. What that means is open the email and you see that this email is super important and your client needs to read this email. Aside using the starred feature, another thing you can do is, let's say I open this email, I read the content. Oh, my client needs to see this email. Okay, if it's red, it means he might not pay attention to it. What you need to do is you just come back here, bring your cursor here. So here you have archive, here you have delete. You bring your cursor here and you see mark as unread. You click on it, automatically brings back the email to its original form. So for your milestone, you're asked to screenshot, I think 10. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we're going to open these ones. Which one are we using as unread? Okay, let's use that one. So let's open these emails. So I'm going to speed this particular one up while I add labels to all of these ones that will appear in the screenshots. Okay. I can see you better. I can see you better. Okay, so I'm done. I'm done adding labels to the emails we have to screenshots. Here we have our labels. Here we have our important emails. Here we have the email that our client needs to read. Okay, so we're going to take a screenshot now. We're going to do the same thing with the sniping tool. We are done with our email inbox management. Now let's go back to our Savannah for the next step. Now let's check out what the next step is. Save your screenshot on your computer. Let's check out the one for the inbox. Okay, save your screenshot on your computer. Follow the submit instructions below. Alright. Okay, so this is the submit instruction. You must submit your calendar screenshot and your inbox screenshot in the tags below, irrespective of the fact that ALX is asking you to upload a file, maybe in JPEG, PNG, whatever. I will advise you to upload these screenshots to your Google Drive. Okay, this is super important because you're going to need it for your portfolio as a virtual assistant. This is something you did by yourself. It's not somebody else's work, so don't throw it down the drain. Save your work in your Google Drive. Save your work, save your calendar management and your inbox management in your Google Drive. When you create your portfolio, you link your portfolio sample to your Google Drive. Okay, this will make sense when you watch my portfolio video on the channel. Alright, so let's just get this out of the way. What you want to do now is just click on choose files. We have that uploaded as PNG. I'm going to click on submit. I'm not supposed to submit it. Okay, let me remove it. Let me remove it. This girl would have rejoiced. Nope, I'm not doing your projects for you. Okay, so you just click on choose files. You click on the file, click on submit, and make sure to click on done. Alright, that's for calendar management. Now next is your inbox screenshot. Do the same thing. Click on choose files, click on submit, and click on done. After that, just click on next and you're done with your week 3 milestone. So that's a friend. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section and I'll be happy to respond to any questions you might have. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful to you, drop a comment as well, and if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, kindly click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, and check out my other videos on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, neighbor.